vilifying tech, specifically if you're a parent and you're vilifying tech. I'm just going to let you know, I don't know, less than 10 minutes, why you should stop vilifying tech. If you are watching this right now, you should stop vilifying tech because you're on YouTube, you're watching this. Hello, you can't vilify tech, you're using tech. That's number one. Number two, if you're using tech, then that means there's a 99.9% chance that your child has used tech, has seen other people use tech, has interacted with tech in some way, shape, or form, okay? And so that means that you should stop vilifying tech. You should stop making tech be the bad guy, right? We could talk about big tech and privacy and security and safety concerns as it relates to kids and people in general. Absolutely. When it comes to tech in general, even the big tech, what they have created and the things that your kids love of what they have created, when you're vilifying it, you are alienating your child from you. You're creating a disconnection between you and your child. Now, I will have to say, you have, with good reason, there's a good reason why you might be vilifying tech. There's a good reason why you absolutely hate tech. There's a good reason why you're like, this is horrible. This is ruining our kids. It's making them lazy, anxious, depressed, sad. They're comparing themselves to other people. They feel like their life is just not enough and everything's terrible. We can talk a lot about the bad, and I absolutely agree with the bad because there is a lot of bad when it comes to tech. I mean, I can go on for days. I think most of what I post online, I talk about the bad side of it and how you can protect your kids from the bad side of it. So preach into the choir, okay? Absolutely insane, right? Kids are addicted to their phones, they're addicted to social media. A lot of things are happening. It's frustrating, it's overwhelming, it's confusing. There's so many things that are going on. I'm with you there. And the thing is, when your kids are using it and all they hear is the bad about something that they absolutely love or something that benefits them in whatever type of way, they are not going to listen to you when you talk about the safety aspect of it, when you're trying to connect with them through like, hey, someone can do this bad thing and that's why I don't want you to do X, Y, and Z. They're not going to be listening to you because they feel completely disconnected from the advice that you're given. And also, if they, for whatever reason, God forbid, experience the bad side of tech that you have been talking about, they're not going to want to tell you about it because they feel like it is going to reinforce your bad your belief systems about how tech is bad. And they don't want you to do that because they feel like, oh my God, they're going to take away my device. They're going to take away social media. They're not going to allow me to be on this particular app that I want to be on, or they're never going to listen to me because they're going to be like, see, I told you this would happen and that's what it happened, And so that's why they start shutting down. The reason why you don't want to vilify tech and make it the bad guy, even though there's a lot of bad things, and I'm here with you with that, is because if you want to protect your kids in the digital age and you want your kids to be able to talk to you about the good, about the bad, about the ugly, about the beautiful in their experience with tech, you need to make it a well-rounded conversation at many times. This isn't to say that you don't talk about the bad of tech, but you can talk about it in many different ways. It doesn't always have to be a warning or a reminder or a long conversation or a lecture, right? It can be a conversation back and forth about what is your experience, here's my experience, here's what I think, what do you think, right? That can be a conversation. There could be touch pointers of, did you see this news? This is what I think about this news. What do you think about the news? That's like a touch pointer. There could be reminders of, hey, remember we have dinner at 6 p.m. and I want you to be off your devices, a couple of minutes earlier so you can help me set up, the table or whatever. Those are reminders with like, hey, life happens, right? You need to make sure that you can put down the tech for a couple minutes, an hour or two, right? That's an idea of that. But another way that you can add reminders that most people don't do, and I think more people should do, is by watching movies, watching documentaries, YouTube videos, TikTok videos. So if you're scrolling through TikTok, through Facebook, through Instagram, and you see something that could be a really great conversation starter, you pan the phone to them and be like, hey, watch this video. What do you think of it? This is what I saw. I want to know your thoughts. Let them say their thoughts first. Or you can have a folder, you save videos for them. Not just videos of like, hey, this could be a learning video, but also things that you think that they would find funny or things that you can do together. So for instance, if they love knitting, if they love, Legos, if they love whatever, right? You can share that video with them and be like, hey, this is someone who built like the largest Lego tower ever. I don't know, right? But you're connecting with their love of the internet through what you think that they're going to like. So you're finding videos you think they're going to like and you're going to save it and you're sharing it with them, right? So that is an aspect of you connecting with the internet in a way that is positive so that you're having more positive interactions when it comes to your child's online world, but also your online world. That is so important if you're trying to protect your kids online, because when we're talking about predatory behavior or kids talking to strangers that don't mean well for them, Why are they typically talking to those people? This is me, by the way. I did this as a kid. I was talking to those strangers or whatever because we had some sort of connection. We liked the same anime, we liked the same games, we liked the same social media, we liked the same show, we liked the same something, right? And so that is why we're in communication. So you have groups of people who are like, hey, they love Taylor Swift, a group of people who love Roblox, a group of people who love Avatar, someone who loves K-pop Demon Hunters, someone who likes K-pop. You have someone who loves, I don't know, Naruto, right? So you have many different groups of people online, and they may connect over their love of something, right? The Mustang car, whatever. It could be anything, a gaming computer. And so that is why people are connecting. So if you want your kids to connect with you as well and to talk to you and to listen to your internet safety advice, you have to find points of connection with them. Does that mean that you have to understand everything that they love? No. That just means that you're giving space for what they love. So even if you have no idea what, I don't know, K-pop is, or what anime is, or what the newest makeup artist is, right? Or a makeup palette, or like a fashion thing, or like a Roblox is, it doesn't matter if you don't understand what Valorant or Fortnite is. What matters is that you're keeping space for your kid to talk to you about those things that they love and showing interest in them loving that thing, not showing interest in what they love, showing interest in them. So you can be like, oh, what is that? What does anime mean? What does that mean? Is it like a cartoon? And they can be like rolling their eyes like, no, it's not a cartoon, mom. No, it's not a cartoon, dad. And they can explain it to you, right? And then maybe you can use that as a way you can have a family movie night, right? You can watch, I don't know, Spirited Away. You can watch like some animated like anime that has a movie component to it. I've been watching like Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer is about to have a movie that comes out. Maybe you haven't watched the whole series of Demon Slayer because I think there's like 3 or 4 episodes, not episodes, but 4 seasons, but maybe you can watch the movie that comes out and you can watch it with your kids, even if you have no idea what's going on. You're like, oh, cool. We can have a family movie night watching anime. Or maybe we have like, hey, show me your favorite band or music artist. The point of this is that if you're not connecting with your kids, and if you're spending so much more time telling them that gaming is a waste of time, scrolling on social media is a waste of time, watching makeup videos is a waste of time, why are you playing Roblox? Why are you on Fortnite? Why are you on Among Us? Why are you doing this? Then your kids are going to disconnect from the advice that you give them. So if you want to protect them online, if you want them to listen to your screen time advice, your gaming advice, just be a little bit more open to their world and understanding it a little bit more so that they can hopefully have the same empathy for you and start listening to you with your internet safety advice. That's a better way to go about it than to just vilify the internet, because your kids are on the internet, they're using the device, you're using it, you're watching me right now. And so if you want to protect your kids online, you absolutely need to do that. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm Cyber Frida. I'm an award-winning Forbes 30 under 30 internet safety expert. I have a background in cybersecurity awareness, threat intelligence, like officially, like, in the corporate world. And I grew up in the digital age. I grew up gaming. I've been a gamer for 15 plus years. Right now I'm playing, what am I playing? League of Legends, Valorant, and I was playing Marvel Rivals until they changed some synergies, which is like pissing me off, but whatever. Anyways, those are the games that I'm playing right now. And I've been playing for 15 years. I've been on Discord for a very long time. I've been on Kick. I've been on Tumblr. Been on Facebook, YouTube, all the things, TikTok. So like my entire childhood, it was forums and chat rooms and gaming and all of this stuff. And I have taken my experiences growing up in the digital age, good, bad, ugly, and beautiful, to help you protect your kids online. That's my entire channel is about. So go check out my videos on Roblox. Is Roblox safe? How to protect your kids on Roblox, Minecraft, Snapchat, Discord, Instagram, the whole 9 yards. If you have any questions for me, please let me know in the comments below, and make sure you subscribe for more. Bye.